Hi everyone, Reece's Trains, and this morning you've joined me outside Leeds City Railway Station, and today we're going to complete the second half of the Calder Valley Line, which goes through to Blackpool North. So early in the morning, I'm outside Leeds Railway Station. We're going to head to the station in a minute and then we'll find my train and then we'll get on with it straight away. Had to get out of bed this morning, but hey ho. So if you're ready, let's head to the station. Right, so the train we're going to be getting today is the 6:58 Northern service to Blackpool North. We'll head to platform 11 shortly and then we'll catch the train. And I see my train coming in over there. It is 195-132. Well, it's been a little while since I've vlogged on a 195, but here we are. So this is more like an express route that we're taking. We're not stopping at some of the stations down the route, unlike when I went down towards Manchester Victoria, as we're going towards Blackpool North, which I will go over a little bit more as we get closer. We go through a junction after Hebden Bridge, but I'll show you when we get there. So, you ready? Let's hit the road.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Blackpool North. The next station stop is New Pudsey.
Right, so we depart Leeds on time, so no problems there. We cross through a number of junctions and begin to make our way through the Calder Valley Line. Unlike the Chester and Manchester Victoria services, the Blackpool North services don't stop at Bramley Station. The first stop we make on this trip is New Pudsey.
This is New Pudsey.
Nearly all of Northern services call here, including the Chester, Manchester Victoria and Blackpool North services. About 7 minutes after leaving New Pudsey, we arrive into Bradford Interchange. You know what that means. Time to switch sides, as the train will reverse.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Blackpool North. The next station stop is Halifax.
We leave Bradford Interchange on time. However, Blackpool North services don't stop at Low Moor. Only the Chester services stop there. About 5 minutes later, our next stop on this route is Halifax.
Halifax.
While there's some nice views to be admired going along this route, the Blackpool North services don't stop at Soby Bridge. But we do go under some loud, spooky tunnels en route. And we also don't stop at Myvenroyd.
This is Hebden Bridge.
A short time later we arrive at our next stop of Hebden Bridge, and Hebden Bridge looks like a pretty nice station. Shortly after leaving Hebden Bridge we reach Holroyd Junction, which separates the Manchester Victoria, Chester and Blackpool North services. However, we're going the direction towards Preston, towards Blackpool North. Now, going this way, there's definitely some lovely scenery to be admired outside. I mean, look at it. A little while later, we cross into Lancashire and the northwest of England, and we arrive at our first stop in Lancashire, which is Burnley Manchester Road. We pass Rosegrove, and none of the York to Blackpool North services call at Rosegrove Station. We also pass Hapton Station as well as Huncote Station, and again, none of the York to Blackpool North services call at both of these stations. About 5 minutes later, we are arriving into Accrington Station. Oh, will you look at that? I see a train coming. It looks like a 195. It certainly is, going to York from Blackpool North. Not long after leaving Accrington, we pass Church and Oswald Twistle Station, which none of the York to Blackpool services call at. The same goes for Richton Station. A few minutes later we arrive into Blackburn Station, and normally this would be the last stop before we reach Preston. However, we have a couple more stations to stop at before we get to the West Coast Main Line. One of which being Mill Hill, which only a very few of the York to Blackpool North services stop at. However, we passed Cherry Tree and we also passed straight through Pleasington. Ooh, what's that I'm seeing over there? Is that potentially a city? Let me know. Okay, so we now make a stop at Bamber Bridge.
We will shortly be arriving at Lostock Hall.
Yeah, you heard the announcements. We also make a stop at Lostock Hall. A short time later, we cross Farrington Curve Junction, and we now join with the West Coast Main Line through to Preston. Not long after, we arrive into Preston, which of course is an Avanti West Coast station on the West Coast Main Line. We come off the West Coast Main Line and we now join with the line towards Blackpool South and Blackpool North. We passed Sulwick Station, and surprisingly not many services call at Sulwick Station. We also passed Kirkham Weston, and normally the York to Blackpool services will call at this station. Our last stop we make on our trip is Polton-le-Fylde, and a train is about to pass. West Midlands Railway. On a test run, I guess. A pair of them that have come from the West Midlands. Finally, we pass Leighton Station. Only the Blackpool to Manchester Airport services call there, and as we're pulling into Blackpool North, I encounter a special guest. Oh my days, that's 3P1107. Long time no see. Surrounded with some 323s that are sitting here at the moment. Didn't know 107 was sat here today.
This is Blackpool North.
And finally, we arrive into Blackpool North. After just over a 2-hour journey, it was a good ride out. Right, I've just got off at Blackpool North Station, and we're going to go for a little walk towards the promenade where I'm going to end the video. I have been here once before. If you remember, I took a ride on 331-107. We're going to head over to the beach again, so let's head over. There's the real Blackpool Tower and the Pleasure Beach don't know if you can see it from here, is down there. You see all the rides and the theme park. Right, here I am again at the promenade at Blackpool. If you remember when I took 331-107 earlier in the year, I was here as well. So I just thought I'd have a little stroll because I'm off somewhere after finishing the video. So thought I'd have a little wander before I get off and crack on with the rest of my day because I've got things going on. But what was the ride like? It's really nice and scenic. I think I prefer this route over going towards Manchester, to be honest. It's a hard one to decide, but price was just under 10 quid, so that was good, and it was a nice little day out, so yeah, I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna round off the video here. Thanks for watching. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe, all the usual things, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.